What's up, guys? So in today's video I want to talk about things that men need to focus on. Not just anything, but the right things to focus on. And to the woman as well, if you think that you might take something out of this video, do so, because as much as men can focus on the right things, women need to do the right things as well, to have a normal life, to have a great life, and to live the best lives possible. So the first thing that men need to focus on is their mental health. Mental health is a very important thing, because if your mental is not right, nothing in your life is going to be right, because everything that we do, everything that we think of, everything that we engage in starts in the mind. If your mental health isn't in check, nothing in life is going to be in check. Mental illness in the society is a very serious issue which many people can't deal with, right? And there's so many things you can do to deal with mental health, right? Going to the gym, praying, talking to God, asking Him to help you through your daily battles, asking God to help you fight your demons, because all of us here today, we are facing demons, right? And we need to focus on our mental health. Once our mental health is right, everything in life, well, the majority of the things that we want to be right in life is going to be right? So we need to ask God to lead us, and we need to ask God to tell us what we need to do in order for our mental health to be in check, right? Because once your state of mind is in a position of depression, sadness, stress, and so many other things that you can't really control, it's actually over for your life, because those things have taken control over your life. But you need to be able to learn how to control stress. You need to be able to learn how to control depression, sadness, heartbreak, trauma. As a man, you need to focus on how to do these things right. Because as a man, we know that it is tough for us out there. Nothing is ever easy. We were not born to have it easy. We were born to actually struggle. We were born to go through the tough times, to go through the hard times, to go through the storms, but not just go through the storms, but to weather the storm. So if you think you were born to have it easy as a man, just forget it. You are going to go through the tough times. You are going to go through mental difficulties. But one thing you should know is to learn how to control your state of mind. Because once you learn how to control your state of mind, you can actually control anything around you. You can control your time, you can control your freedom, you can control your money, you can control your education, you can control your family, you can control how much you invest in yourself, because your mental health is in check. Your mental health is in check. Men should enjoy being under pressure. Men should enjoy being stressed, because that's when you need to know now you have to perform. That's when you have to perform, because so many people perform well under pressure. They perform well under stress, regardless of what is thrown at them, whether it being heartbreak, it being trauma, stress, whatever. They conquer because they are men, and they have learned how to control themselves. They've learned how to control their minds. Everything that starts in the mind can be articulated or can be expressed in the physical or in action, because you've learned how to do so. So men need to focus on how to control their minds. Men need to focus on how to take care of their mental health. Number 2, guys, men need to focus on family. I understand that there are men out there who already have started families. You have a wife, you have kids, a kid, and so forth. Others still live with their moms, their dads, their uncles, their grandmothers, grandfathers. It's cool. You need to focus on your family, because family is what really builds you as a person, because you become what you are because of where you come from. The people that you hang around with in your family, or the people that you associate yourself with in your family, actually set you up for the future. Because they are the people that are going to advise you when you go wrong. They are the people who are going to tell you that, no, you're doing this wrong, do it this way. No, you're failing at this, why don't you try this? They are the people who are going to put you in check when you think that you're right, whereas you're wrong. Right? So you need to focus on your family, guys, because family, we all know this, that blood is thicker than water. Blood is thicker than water. If you have a brother, if you have a sister, Cherish your relationship with them. Talk to them. Articulate yourself in a way that they would understand you so that they can set you up for the future. As much as we can hang around with people who aren't blood, but our families are people who are real to us. Our families are the people who we were born with. They're going to actually tell us the truth when we need it. The truth when we don't think we need it, but we need it. Family is a very important thing to cherish. Family is a very important thing to have in life because you can never go anywhere without family. You can never be anything without family. Your parents are the ones that can actually bless you. In reality, if we think about it, your parents have your blessings, because if a family or if your parents can actually curse you, that curse is going to live on forever. But if your family or if your parents blesses you, that blessing is going to live on forever, because they are the people who brought you into life. They are the people who made you to be present today. So you need to cherish and you need to value your family. I tend to get annoyed when people don't value their families, take their family serious. Because who do you think you are if you don't value your family? Who do you think you are, or where do you think you'll be if you don't value your family, if you don't cherish your family, if you don't respect the people who brought you into this earth, if you don't respect the people who are with you from day one? Who do you think you're going to be? Where do you think you're going to be? Because when you receive that certificate at the end, after that course, after that whatever, your family is going to be there. Who do you think is going to be when you have to celebrate your birthdays? Have to celebrate your accomplishments? Your family has to be there. So as a man, you need to focus on your family. Cherish your wives. Cherish your children. There are men out there who act holier than thou. In the church, they praise God like they've never praised God before in the church, but when they go back home, they act like gorillas in front of their wives and in front of their kids. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because once you do that, your kids are going to see that our dad is portraying a certain type of character in the church, but he also portrays a certain character behind the scenes at home. Now your kids start losing respect for you. Now your kids start losing value for you. So you need to respect yourself enough to be able to respect your family, to be able to respect your wife and your kids. Value your kids, value your wife. Respect them so that they can respect you back. Number 3, guys, men should focus on their education. This could be explained in 2 different ways. Education in the sense that you go to school, university, you learn a course, you graduate, you find a job, you start a business or whatever. Or investing in yourself. This is a very important thing a man should do, is investing in themselves. You can invest in yourself with knowledge. You can invest in yourself with education, investing in yourself with the people you hang around with, because the sum of people you hang around with are going to actually influence how you live your life forever. So education is a very important thing. I know that people have different notions about education, that education is not really the key to everything. But once you have education, once you invest in yourself with something that can set you up for life, what beats that, guys? What beats that, guys? Men need to focus on building their education up, building their money up, building themselves up, building their mind up. Because if you can never invest in yourself with things that can get you great knowledge, get you great wisdom, get you the people that you want to be around with, because your network is your net worth. So you need to be around people who are going to set you up for the future. I myself have decided that I'm going to focus on building my education up, because I know that sometimes I can study something for 7 years, 5 years, 6 years or whatever, but I know that thing might not be what I need in the future to do certain things or to follow my passion. But as long as I have something, as long as I've invested in myself through what I'm doing now, I know that I can do anything, because I started somewhere. As guys, we need to start somewhere. You need to start with something so that you can know that you are capable of doing anything. Don't think you can be something in life when you've never started somewhere. You need to start somewhere. Guys, understand that we come from backgrounds where our families tell us that we need to study to become lawyers, to become doctors, to become scientists, to become whatever. It's cool. Do that. Do that. But after doing that, don't leave your dreams at the back end. Don't leave your dreams unattended to. Study what your parents wanted you to study. It's okay. I've learned that it's okay. But after that, guys, now my life takes a great start. Now I have to focus on what I have to focus on. Some might agree with me on this, some might disagree with me on this, but it's okay. It's okay, guys. I know we all have different notions, we all have different perspectives to life, and it's okay to interpret it the way you want to interpret it, because we all have different journeys in life. This might work for somebody else, this might not work for you. But one thing we do know is that we need to invest in ourselves with something. We need to start somewhere. We need to be something in life, not anything in life, but we need to be something. The last thing that men need to focus on is money. This one, guys, comes with great responsibility, because once you are able to focus on making money, being able to keep it, being able to maintain it, your life is actually set. Because money is something that we need to set ourselves up when it comes to getting an education, starting a family, investing in ourselves, and so many other things. Because without money, there's so much that we cannot do. Money sets us up for the things we can't really set ourselves with when we don't have money. So money is a very important thing. You need to focus on your money. You need to be able to know how to save money. You need to be able to know how to make money. Not just to make money, but maintain it, retain it. Because so many men make so much money, but they don't know how to retain it. They spend it on girls, they spend it in the club, they spend it, buying fast cars, buying whatever, but they don't spend it on the right things, like investing in it. We need to invest money. We need to invest in money as well. We need to be able to know how to retain money. There's nothing wrong, guys, with spending money, with buying cars, buying properties. It's a good thing. Buying jewelry, buying clothes, going on vacations. There's nothing wrong with that, because that's the end goal. We all want a nice life. We all want to live a life of freedom, a life where we can control our own time, right? But we need to learn as well how to control money, manage money. Learn out there how to control money. Learn out there how to manage money, because the government is controlling our money. But us as men, us as the elite, us as the 1%, we need to be able how to control our own money. Don't allow the government to control your money, because the system is made so that they can control your money. You go to work at this time, you end at this time, you get your salary at the end of the month. No, we don't want that. We don't want to live like that. As men of worth, as men of value, as the 1%ers, we want to control our time. We want to control our money. Guys, I don't want to wake up in the morning every day at 8 o'clock, clock in at this time, leave in at 5 o'clock, get a salary at the end of the month, once a month. That's not how I want to live my life, guys. I never see myself as somebody like that. I see myself as somebody that creates opportunities, creates value, creates products that people need. I want to get paid every day, every month, every week. That's how I want to live my life. That's how I want to control my money. That's how I want to control my time. And for me to be able to live that, I have to understand that I have to invest in myself. I have to educate myself. My mental health has to be in check, and I have to have a good background regarding my family and the people I hang around with, because that can never happen if I hang around with losers, if I hang around with people who are suckers, people who will suck you dry, suck you dry, suck you dry, and after they've sucked you dry, after they've seen that they have sucked you dry and left you with nothing, they move on to the next. I don't hang around with people like that. I hang around with people who are going to feed me with information, feed me with value, so that I can be able to set up the next person who needs what I've already got. So to the men out there, I hope this video will help you to be the man that you want to be. And to the females out there, if you think this will also help you to be the best version of yourself as a female, take these things and put them into practice, and I trust that this will set you up for life. Get up and go get it. I'm gone.